Hey students, this is Miss Wendt, and I want to take you through the last folder we have of the year, which is going to be this guy right here called Evolution. And it'll be purple on Schoology. And you can see that everything in here, there's some assignments and some video links. I made everything's due date Friday, May 29th, which is the last day of school. Now, you can certainly do things early. I highly encourage it. And I know that some people won't get all the way through everything. Okay, just like everything else this quarter, work hard, do the best you can, stay in touch with me with what's going on, and you'll be fine. Okay, but I wanted to kind of take you through this step by step and show you what's in here, and then you can kind of decide how you want to tackle it. I would recommend you start at the top, work your way to the bottom, and watch all the video links. Okay. The video links none of them are real long, so that'll be okay. This first assignment here says, what is evolution? Reading and questions. And it says, put this document into Notability, read the article, answer the questions at the end, hand in when done. Okay, so this is kind of the same type of thing you had earlier in the year with some mitosis things, where you have a short reading that you can highlight the important terms, and then at the end there are 6 questions. Okay, and the questions are kind of open-ended, so everybody will kind of have some different answers for that. So that's your first thing. Reading 6 questions, maybe like a 20-minute kind of thing. Then you have a video link, an Amoeba Sisters, that's going to introduce you to the concept of natural selection. And then you have a more specific example of natural selection with the Galapagos finches. And these are the animals that Charles Darwin studied when he was looking at evolution on, he was on a boat that went around the world. And the Galapagos are a set of islands off the west coast of South Africa in the Pacific Ocean. And these birds here really got him thinking about questions that led him down to his theory of natural selection. So this video here is going to introduce you to some current scientists that are looking at the finches. So that's real life current science happening. It's a great video. And then you are going to do an activity that kind of looks at these birds again. Okay, so there's another link to that same video clip. But in this activity, you have a little bit of reading again. About the theory of natural selection, talks about Charles Darwin and his boat ride, and some points about natural selection. And then you have some coloring and labeling with birds. So you're going to color the birds according to the directions and write an example, how these birds are an example of this statement of Darwin's. Okay. So by watching the video clips ahead of time, this assignment's going to be super easy because you would have seen the answers in the video clips already. Okay. Then you have a couple more video clips about some moths. This is another example of something from natural selection. The first video clip is kind of made for kids. The second one is a little more for grown-ups. They're both about moths, and they both kind of show you just the same info, just in a different way. But they're both short, about 3 minutes each. Then you have a Explore Learning gizmo about peppered moths. And I'll make a separate video for this to kind of go through the directions. But if you watch these video clips first, you're going to know exactly what to look for in this simulation. All right, then you have another reading and coloring about something called comparative anatomy. And then there is an extra credit down here that you can choose to do if you have time, but you don't have to. So this is your evolution folder. It's just a little taste of some of the things in evolution. Evolution is a unifying principle, which means it kind of connects everything we talk about in biology. So evolution connects all the genetics we talked about with how creatures live in their environment, with our ecology, so food webs and food chains and predators and prey, and all the parts of the cells and everything. So I'm really sorry we can't spend like 3 weeks on it, but this will give you a little taste. So if you see it again in college, you'll kind of know what you're getting into. Okay, again, The due dates of these guys are all the last day of the quarter, but I encourage you to do things early so you can be done early and kind of celebrate the start of summer. Have a great week, guys.